he was saying. Did James Maddison show the best way to respond to it?
It's all you can do. You know, do the business on the pitch, but not just today, for a run of games now. And I think sometimes the hardest thing to do as a player is look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, I've not perhaps done the business. I haven't been as good as what I should be. And I think he's alluding to what's been said about him this week. And sometimes you've got to take that if you don't like it. That's the best way to react. Come out, do the business on the pitch, do your talking on the pitch. It's not been a good enough season for Tottenham. Yes, they've had injuries, but to be in the position they are, other teams have had injuries and struggled, but still found ways of winning. But it was a big 3 points from today, and that performance was one that I wasn't surprised by. It was never going to be beautiful. It was never going to be one of those sort of performances where everyone's like doing and taking the pressure off, because you've still got a big cup to look forward to. There's not many great sides left in that one, and you can set up a European Cup at the end of it. So that's what their objective has to be right now, and keep producing better performances.
They did what they had to do, Spurs, but how would you describe the way they went about it, Jermaine?
Just professional, to be honest. You know, just getting the job done. Of course, you want to play good football. I mean, since Ange's been in, we saw, especially in the first 2 months when he come in, you know, it was free-flowing, different to Conte. Everyone enjoyed it. You know, Spurs is back. But I think now, when you've had bad results, and it's been a long time, I think it's just a case of just being professional, being disciplined at times, sticking together and just winning. You know, then it just becomes like the result's important. The performance ain't as much as that important as the result.
What do you make of the goal itself from James Maddison? Was he the most alert player in the box?
Yeah, and that's it really. He's the one that reacted the quickest. He just got himself in an area where, I mean, there's a lot of bodies in there, and I think Son here was just trying to sort of like just get it in the area. But even, I mean, Onana maybe could have pushed it a little bit wider. That's probably a negative on their part. But like, yeah, he just, you know, he just got himself in an area where he can sort of like try and sniff something out. I like saying, you know, getting attracted to the goalkeeper. No one's really seen him. He just reacted, and I think he can't believe his luck when he
just glances over towards the assistant, doesn't he? Just to make sure.
Yeah, because you don't know, and in that moment it happens so quick. But even when he taps it in, you just, I suppose you straight away you probably think, because you've got so much time, you think I must be offside. But like I said, he was the first one to react.
And Campbell's alive. That's what
exactly.
That was what Jermaine did.
He attracted.
Always follow that.
There he is with the half lobster, followed by the dart throw.
Yeah. Well, let you be delighted. You just want to score goals. You want to be playing. That's what you should need to do. Just keep doing this talking on the pitch. Play well, and people won't be questioning your ability or everything you do. And it's important he does that now to the end of the season, because there's no doubt he has qualities. We all know that. Yeah.
He also talked about the importance of having players who, yes, he's not been out for a huge amount of time, but he's been out for a couple of weeks. Can that actually help Tottenham, that he's coming back in? And yes, he's been recovering from injury, but he's maybe a bit fresher than the ones who are playing midweek weekend.
You just need bodies. You need, especially substitute. We looked at the two managers today. Amorim's looking behind thinking, I've got 17, 18-year-olds here to bring on, or a centre-back in Lindelof. You look at Ange's, his bench is pretty stacked, if you like. You've got good midfield players there. You've got Odegaard that can come on and do something. Defensively, you're okay. It makes a big difference. And all of a sudden, that squad looks a bit thicker. You can get players back, a little bit of confidence. Vicario was a gamble today, but he brought him back in and he performed really well, made one brilliant save from Garnacho, and that's exactly what they needed today. So it is going to take time for them to get that performance and that confidence and free-flowing football that we spoke about maybe last season when Ange first come. Because when you're under pressure, it's difficult. You know, the crowd, the anxiety. But the most important thing was, Kelly, they got that 3 points. It wasn't vintage by any stretch, but it was a good win for them.
Well, Jamie mentioned there the chance for Garnacho. There were a couple of opportunities for Manchester United in this game. So we have to factor in, when we're judging Tottenham's performance, that the Manchester United were wasteful, Jermaine.
Yeah, this is a big chance. You have to make the goalkeeper work. You have to hit the target from there, because he has time, to be honest. I know it bobbles up a little bit, but you have to slow your feet down, be calm, and hit the target. You know, that was a big chance in the game, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, this one, look, you talk about this is your domain, Jay. What does he do wrong here?
Even this one, to be honest, it's not an easy chance, of course, because I think Porro comes across and he's stretching a little bit. It's not an easy chance, but at the same time, you want to think that you have to try and go across the goalkeeper there. This one's, I think...
This is a bit unlucky, this one. It hits this well.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good save. But there's nothing else he can do, really. Just try and hit the target. Gets good power.
Good save.
I won't say it was a great chance, but he made it.
You said there were moments from Xerxes. This may be not one of them, Jamie.
Because Jermaine said something really interesting. Now, what does he get wrong here, Jermaine?
I spoke about like foot patterns, if that makes sense, because I just felt like he was a little bit flat-footed there. You can see his movement. There's not much movement there. Because I always think, once the ball goes wide, if you can just sort of like come away